Okay, this is part 2 of our How to Make Beans NewsTaco special. I'm Sara Ines Calderon, and we cooked the beans, as I said last time. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fry them. And so I'm going to try and take you step by step through that. First thing is, depending on your taste, you can flavor the beans different ways. Sometimes I'll chop up some garlic and fry it in the oil and then take out the garlic before I put the beans in. You can do that with chiles, onions, whatever floats your boat. Some people use bacon, but I'm mostly vegetarian, so I don't. But I'm not doing any of that today. So all I'm going to do is kind of show you real quickly how to make the refried part of your beans. Now, first thing you're going to need is a pan and some oil and a spoon that strains. And these are healthy beans, by the way. I'm using olive oil and we're not going to be using tons of it. So hold on a second, I'll get everything ready and then we'll come back and we will go through the steps. Hold on. So let's look at the oil. Okay, see, we have it kind of liquidy. You want it to be like that. It's going to make your life easier. Now, one thing that's going to make your life easier too when you're doing these beans is a tapa, so you don't get oil all over your stove. Now, you're going to need a spoon with slits in it, and what you're going to do is you're going to get the beans and strain them. Then you're going to put them in the oil and cover it with a tapa so you don't get it all over the place. Now I'm going to keep doing that until all the beans are out of the pot. Then we're going to come back and we're going to mash them, okay? Hold on. Okay, so as you saw, you're basically going to strain the beans from the water in the Mexican pot, put them into the pan with oil. So that's what we're talking about. So you're going to take your potato masher. I didn't know it was called a potato masher until I grew up. I always thought of it as a bean masher. That's what I use it for. And if you have a Teflon pan like this, you're not going to scrape it too much because you don't want Teflon in your beans, but you're going to mash the beans like so. Okay, so I kind of finished mashing all the beans. Now, again, going back to my health consciousness, instead of adding more oil to the mashed up beans, I'm going to add the water from the beans back in order to get them to kind of have that different texture. I'm just going to pour this in. And that way you also get to keep all the nutrients from the beans that kind of soaked out when you were boiling them. You don't have to add a whole lot more oil. And you're basically just going to saute this. Salt, pepper, whatever you'd like to taste. You can keep mashing the beans depending on how, what consistency you prefer in your beans. And voila, you're done with your beans. So I hope this was helpful. If not, feel free to send me an email, tips@newstaco.com. and I will make sure to get back to you. Again, this is Sara Ines Calderon from NewsTaco, and I'm signing off. Hope you enjoy those beans. Let us know. Tips@newstaco.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.